Hello, my friends. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready for another YouTube video from your old buddy, Thaumcraft73. We're back here playing one man, one mod, trying to learn everything that we can about thermal expansion. And man, let me tell you what, we have already learned a good bit. We got more to learn, though. No question about it. Man, this is only, what, episode 5? Whew. We have just started scratching the surface. Let me tell you what I've been doing off camera. I've been hitting the mines, that is for sure. Man, I got tons of nickel. I gotta make sure I put this over here where it belongs in our chest. Look, I have gold, I have silver. Silver's a little hard to come by. I've got lead and iron and tin and copper, and nickel. And we also have some other stuff over here. Let's, we'll leave. Oh, I found some diamonds as well. Some redstone, some coal, some lapis. Man, you know all the good stuff. So we're just gonna let's put this in here. We'll make some more of that stuff there. That can go there. That can go there. Okay. Okay. So we have some work to do today because we want to sort of get, if we can, this sort of power system. This power system from our arboreal extractors online. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of figuring some stuff out. It's not going to be super easy, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so the first thing we need to make are some. Actually, I want to let's do that first. I have a little bit of an issue. So there's these things in thermal expansion called caches, or cache. I always call them a cache, and essentially they hold items. Right? 20,000 of a single item at the normal basic level. And of course, they can be enchanted. So we're going to have to get an enchanting set up sooner than later. But I think for now, just a regular basic cache is going to get the job done for us. Because we're starting to get, you know, some cobblestone. While I was down mining, man, I had to throw stuff away. And, you know, I don't know. We don't need tons and tons of these things. But, man, we need some. But anyway, we're going to make a cache. So we need some tin, we need some iron. Let's grab some tin and some iron and a little bit of redstone. Might as well get some of that. And let's see if we can't make one of these caches. We're also going to need a chest. Oh, look at that right there in my inventory. I didn't even plan that. Alright, so let's make this. Alright, make one of these. And then we can make a cache. Okay? And they work. I mean, if you're familiar with, like, I mean, last month in when we did Thaumcraft, we had storage drawers, and you know, this is like the same idea. So we're gonna. It holds a bunch of a single item. You can just kind of right-click it all in there. So let's get like this, and we'll throw these guys in there. Okay. So, and then if you need some, right, use shift-click or just left-click to get some out, and you can shift left-click to get a whole stack. Okay. Yeah. Like that. Yeah. Perfect. So now we have a spot to store that stuff. I mean, we might need one down the road. I mean, I was like whole scale just unloading stuff from my inventory when man, my thing was full. Coal, got tons of all those resources. Okay, so I do have my capacitor trying to get charged up a little bit. I mean, I think we're getting low on power. How's this guy doing? He's okay. He's using power. This guy is grinding up copper, and this is smelting. Okay, everything's going according to plan here, which is exactly how we want it. Now we want to make some more arboreal extractors. I was going to make these off camera, but I decided, you know, we'll just come back and do it together. So we're going to need. I want to make 12. Is how many I want to make, because I'm worried that we're not going to be getting enough of this resin stuff. So let's make 12 of these guys. We can make 10. We need more redstone. Let's grab some more redstone, and we'll make 2 more. Okay, there we go. All right, perfect. So made a bunch of those. We need to make some device frames. That means we're going to need copper for gears. So let's grab some copper. Let's grab some more of that, and some glass. I don't know if that's. We probably don't have enough glass, but that's okay. We can go get more if we need it. Okay, we need some copper gears, and we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these. Trust me, it's all worth it, right? I mean, mining is something you got to do. So, tin. Did we not get tin? Let's grab some tin. There we go. Grab some tin. Alright, and now we can make our device frames. We can only make 6 because we're out of glass. Do we have more sand? No. Now, I think, though... Oh, look, there's all this stuff in here. Yeah, come out of there and go into the thing. Let's take a look at this. If I pulverize gravel, I get sand. Okay, so that's all I really care about. That'll work, and we can just do it that way. Oh, it's hard to see how much. Is there like a label that we can make? No? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so, I mean, we sort of have a label. We get this, like, measurement that tells us how full it is, which, I mean, that works for me, I think. How's all this going? Are we still grinding up stuff? Yep, okay. So, how about we just go find some sand? That shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's eat a little something while we're climbing up here. Let's hope it's daytime outside. Okay. It's not. Okay, so we'll sleep through the night real quick. And then we'll go out here and see if we can't find... Oh, there's one more thing I want to do before we get too far down the path. I hear that guy. That is... I would assume it's a... Right there. Oh, right there he is. Okay. Oh, no. We don't have any ranged ability. We get like a rod? No. So if you didn't know, in thermal expansion there's some different mobs. There's a blizz that spawns in this icy biome, and then there's a what is it? There's BLI. There's a blitz and a blizz. Blitz spawns like in warm biomes, and blizz obviously spawns in cold biomes. And we're going to need some of these blizz rods because we use them for things, okay? But not yet. Not yet. We don't have to worry about that currently. Oh, I was over here getting ready to do something. Let's grab these. So I want to set up another spruce tree. And we want to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe? Like maybe right here. We'll plant another spruce tree like so. Do I have a shovel? Yep. Dig out some around here. I don't know if it matters if snow is around these guys, but we'll get rid of it just in case. Okay. Now we just need to wait for that guy to grow. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so we need to go and get some sand. That's what we sort of came up here for. We can use our drill. I think we said there was sand over here, right? Yeah. Okay. How much sand is that? I don't even know. I gotta remember to turn this off when we're just collecting some resources. That might get the job done. Here's a little bit more. Okay. There's some right here. We'll leave that there, though. Right here might be some sand we can grab. I'll grab that. Okay, perfect. Okay. I mean, and we can obviously produce all the sand we want to with cobblestone. I mean, we're going to get tons of cobble because we obviously are going to have to do lots more mining, right? So we haven't even started on our mining expeditions around here. Okay, so this is now done. That should have processed all of that. Let's put this in here. We'll smelt all that stuff up. This is impacting our charging ability. But we're at 1.7 million. I'd like to go ahead and get this thing all the way charged up. That way I don't have to worry about it ever again. Okay, so we're producing glass over there. The other thing that we want to do is take some cobble. We might as well get this guy fired up too. Let's grab a stack of this. We'll throw this in here, and this guy will produce more cobblestone. Now, the cool thing is, if whatever this thing produces can go into the furnace, it's going to put it in there. If it can't go in the furnace, it's going to put it down here, right? And this is not going to go anywhere, but we could take this, run it back through the pulverizer, and we could get some flint and maybe some sand. And we don't need flint for a whole lot of things, except for obviously a pulverizer and some stuff here. But we're not ready to get into that craziness yet. Alright, so we have to wait until a bunch of our sand is processed. Let's take a look while we're waiting for that, though, at the still. Okay, so we need to make a fractionating still, and we're going to need a little bit of glass. We're going to machine, so we need 6 pieces of glass for that. We need some constantin, so we should go ahead and think about making some constantin now. I was thinking that maybe it's time to make the induction smelter in gear machine frame. Yeah. Yeah, we could probably make one of these guys if we really wanted to. Oh, I need, okay. I mean, we really don't have the power for an induction smelter, but that will certainly make making things like constantin a lot easier. So let's go ahead and get it done. So let's make the induction smelter. And we can increase the speed of these things. You know, we've already sort of talked about that. I have that and that. Okay, so let's go here. Let's make this, and we need to make another one. Okay, 2 copper gears. We need a tin gear. Okay, we need a little bit of glass. We'll just grab some of this. We don't need all of it. And we can go like so and make this guy now. And we need one of these. We need a piece of gold. Just grab 1 piece of gold like so. Alright, and we can go and make this our reception coil. And then can we make it? Oh, we need an Invar gear. I think we have Invar. Yeah, boy. Check us out. And this is going to make, I mean, this is probably a worthwhile investment because this is going to make it so it's a lot easier to make all these different kinds of materials. Okay, so we got ourselves our induction smelter. We're going to throw him down right here. All right, we're also going to go in here for now and just disable all the outputs. We also have this secondary slot we're going to turn off, and then I just need to find a flux duct like so. There. And this guy should be getting power. Okay, so now if we want to make the still, right, we can use, we need constantin. So constantin in the induction smelter is as simple as some copper and some nickel, and we get 2 pieces of constantin. So we have some copper here. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of that. And we just throw this stuff in here like this, right? And it's just going to work just like a regular smelter, but it's like an alloy smelter, really is what it is. And it's going to make alloys. Yeah. All right, that's working like a dream. We got plenty of glass coming out. Let's make the rest of these device frames. Let's see. Can we make 6 more? Yeah, we can. So we have 6 of those now. Okay, we have those and those, and now we need to make our boreal. These guys, and we just need some iron gears, iron. Okay, and we're gonna need to make 24 of these. There's 14. Man, we're burning through resources, but that's okay. That's not a big deal. Let's make some more of these. We're gonna make 10 more. Yeah, and then we just need some wood, which we have. Yeah, we have wood. We'll go like that, and we'll go like this, and we'll go. We need some copper. Whew! Just we did some crazy mining, and we're burning through resources left and right. It's okay. We can make now 12 arboreal extractors. We also are going to need some more fluid pipes. How much do we have? Fluid ducts. We have this. We're going to need some lead. Actually, how do we make fluid ducts? Just regular ones. Copper. Okay, so let's grab some copper and let's make some fluid ducts like so. We'll make a good many of these. We might as well just make them. Here, let's just go like that. Yeah, let's make a bunch. Because we're going to need more than just what we have now. So we have our arboreal extractors. We have our fluid ducts, and hopefully we have this tree up here. Have I killed any skeletons to get a bone? I don't even think so. No, okay, not a problem. I don't mind waiting for that tree to grow. Now, I will say, if you try to put these arboreal extractors around these saplings before the tree grows, it'll never grow. Did it grow by chance? Oh, it did. Yeah, boy. Okay, so we're going to go right here. And we're going to put these guys, we're going to stand with our back to the tree, just like we did before, and we're going to lay these guys in here like so, okay? We're going to go over here and do the exact same thing here, 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 there, 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 and there. Okay? Now, I think there's a thing. Let's take a look here at thermal expansion. It's like a little, it's like a, what is this thing called? A red print? Use on a block to copy its setting. Okay, let's just look here. Print. Yeah, red print. So let's make one of these. We have some paper, we have some stuff, and I'll show you why that's important in just a second. I mean, you don't have to, but what we're going to do is essentially we're going to be able to copy settings onto this red print, and then just go around and click all those arboreal extractors, and they'll be set up the exact same way, which is exactly what we want. Essentially, all we want is for the fluid, the resin, to go straight up, and that's it. So we just need a little bit of this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that should be plenty. Let's go here and craft some paper. And then we just need a piece of redstone. Do we have it? Yep, we do. Alright, so let's make a red print. Okay? And I'm going to show you how this thing works. It's actually really cool. It's kind of, I don't know if you've ever played with Ender.io at all. But Ender.io, you have like that settings copier little machine thing you can make. This works the exact same way. Okay? So, let's go here, right? And we can... Did it copy? Okay. So this copied this thing. Now we can just go bloop, bloop. Yeah. Just like that. And we can copy all these. We're going to have to sleep through the night here, but we'll get these done real quick before we go inside. It's very bad for us at the moment because we are still wearing 0 armor to be out rolling around. Trust me, here in the near future, we're going to be jacked up and super strong, and we could be out anywhere at any time doing anything, and we're going to be okay. We just have to get some things squared away, mainly power. Okay, so let's get our fluid ducts, and we're going to go like this, and we're going to connect this guy, and we might, it doesn't really matter where. We'll go like that. And, you know, we can connect this. This thing is full, by the way. Yeah, now that we've got these extra ones. That's good. Because we're going to need a lot. We'll go like this. And we'll go like this. Like this right here. Okay. Connect this guy. Why not? And then we're going to run this thing together over here. Okay. So now, essentially, we're filling up. This has 64 buckets of resin in it. And the reason I'm doing it this way, I mean, if you're playing like on a server or something like that, or a spot where you have chunk loaders. Now, on my patron server, we do not have chunk loaders because we got a lot of people playing over there. Yeah, got a lot of people. You know, I guess I want to bring this up, and it's only because it occurred to me today on how we could get around. So, obviously, if you want to play on my patron server, you have to be a patron of mine at the $5 a month or higher level. So currently with Patreon, I can only process pledges at the beginning of a month, right? So if you sign up today through Patreon, you won't be eligible to play on the Patreon server until August, because your pledge, you know, your $5, won't process until August the 1st or whatever day, like early August. So that's how that's working. Now, I had a guy today, and just today, and he's like, hey, I really want to play on the server. I understand that that's the way it works, but is there anything that we can do? And I said, you know what? Here's how we're going to get around this whole, like, Patreon thing. He signed up to be a patron. And then what he did is he just PayPal'd me the $5 like monthly deal, and we just did it that way. So he was able to get on the server. He's a patron, so in August his pledge will go through as normal, but he wanted to play early, so we did that. And I mean, that's a workable solution. So if you're down with that, man, let me know. If not, again, I feel really sort of guilty talking about that all the time. But, you know, I just wanted to give that out there to people so they know. Anyway, okay. So now we've got, 16 arboreal extractors pulling resin out of these crazy trees. And, man, it's just going to go to town all the time for us. Now, one of the problems that we have is that tank capacity. So we're going to deal with that right away. Let's go down here. And we need to make an upgrade for that tank. And instead of having, you know, like, what do we do? Oh, like these, right? So this hardened flux capacitor, there's actually a recipe to make it like the higher level style, right? But we also have these hardened upgrade kits, and what these kits allow us to do is increase the, I bet my constant is done, and it allows you to upgrade machines, right? So if you go in here and look at like redstone furnace, there's only one, right? Only one. But it's the basic version, so you can make these upgrade kits like this, right? Pretty simple. Invar, bronze. We're gonna have to make some of that, not a problem, because now we have our induction smelter. And we can make these upgrade kits, and you just right-click them on the machine, and it upgrades them. Now with a machine, it gives us more stuff that we can do here in the augmentation tab, which we'll talk about down the road. We have to get more power before we can get too crazy with some of that stuff. So we need, so if we're gonna make a hardened upgrade kit, we need a bronze gear. Let's take a look and see what the recipe is. It's probably tin and, yeah, 3 copper and 1 tin gives us 4 bronze. So if we do that and this, and we put these guys in here like that, we're gonna get some bronze out of that. And then Invar, if we remember, in the induction smelter is iron and nickel. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys, and we'll put these guys in here like that, and then this will give us Invar. Yeah, okay, cool. And then we just need to make a bronze gear like that. Okay, yeah, we learned a brand new thing. And then we just need to get some of our Invar coming out here. We need 4. So as soon as that's done, we'll be able to make this hardened upgrade kit. And I'll take you upstairs and show you how it works. I feel like we're racing through, but there's a lot of things that I want to cover because I want to get this still up and working today, if at all possible. Okay? We should probably let that run the rest of the way out. And then we just go here, like so, and we make the hardened upgrade kit. Okay? Super easy. Let's go up here and we'll apply it. And all you do literally is right click. And once they're upgraded, they're upgraded. That's just the way it works, right? So you can't like degrade them. Is that the right word? So we just go over here like this. Boop, and now it's a hardened tank. And look at how much it holds. I mean, it holds like stacks on stacks. And now it can just go ahead and fill up from all of these guys. So I think it's like 4 times. I don't know. Hardened tank, does it actually tell me how much it holds? No, I guess not. Okay, that's okay. I want to say it's 256 buckets. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. But look how fast that thing's filling up from all of these arboreal extractors. It's taking care of business for sure. I love that. They also have an internal reservoir of 8 buckets, so you know, whatever. What's that? 128 buckets total that we can store. All right, we got to go make this still, and I'm going to show you how this thing works. Now, the problem with a still, or with, you know, any of these machines that are like processing machines, you got to give them power. So we're going to have to build a steam dynamo. Is that what we want to do? Steam dynamo? Yeah, I think so. They're pretty cheap, I believe. So let's get the still done first before we do anything else. So we have our Constantin, we have our machine frame, we can do that. Yeah, we can do all of this stuff. So let's go ahead and get it made. We can make some Constantin gears. We need 2 of those. Okay. We need a nickel gear. We don't have any nickel. Let's grab some. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. We'll go here and we'll make ourselves a nickel gear. Okay. And then we need a redstone reception coil, which means gold, which we don't have with us at the moment, but we will get it. Okay, there we go. Gold. There, redstone this. And then we need to make this. That means a tin gear. Just 1. And then we need a little bit more iron. There we go. And then we should be able to make... Nope. By the way, mouse tweaks, right? Middle mouse roll to just pull out a couple of those guys. And then we can make this guy. And now we can make the fractionating still. Again, basic, right? So anytime it says basic, that means that it can be upgraded. Like this pulverizer, induction smelter, basic. We can make those hardened upgrade kits that we just made and apply those to these machines and then unlock additional features for them, like speed upgrades and producing extra items from a pulverizer upgrade, that kind of stuff. Man, we're dead out of power, aren't we? Let's get some coal. That's alright, we're going to solve this pretty soon. This goes here. And this goes here. And we'll let that run. Okay. Okay, so we need a couple more machines. So we got to keep going here. I'm going to throw this in here just to kind of clean up my inventory. Okay, so next, we're going to need a steam dynamo. Alright, steam dynamo. Pretty simple. It's mainly copper, redstone, we need a little bit of silver. Let's grab some copper and a piece of silver. Alright, do we have iron? Let's grab some iron. Let's put that in there, and that in there. Okay. Alright, so steam dynamo, we need a copper ingot, bang. We need one of these, done. Whoops. And then we can make this. Okay, steam dynamo. So that goes with our refractionating still. Alright. Then we're also going to need another aqueous accumulator. This iron gear. Let's see, can we make 2 of these? 1, 2. Okay, perfect. And then we need one of these. That means a copper gear. Okay, we can make that. How are we doing for sand? Glass. Let's grab some. Okay. And then... Oops. Alright, and then we need to make this. Oh. Is that lead? I think it's lead. Or maybe it's tin. I don't know. We'll see. Aqueous accumulator. We need to make a device frame. Yep, that was tin. Okay. And then we need a bucket. Like this. And then we need one of these. Man, we're doing some crazy crafting. Okay. So, aqueous accumulator. Alright, and we have fluid ducts. Good. We also need... We haven't made any item ducts yet, have we? That's redstone flux duct. Let's make some... Let's see what we need to do for item duct. No. I just need a plain old... item duct. So no. We just want this. Lead and tin. Let's grab some lead. And we have tin. Okay. Okay. Just item. I just want... Why are you... This is all I want. I just want a dang item duct. One of these right here. There. I just want... That's all I need. Right there. Alright, so now... Oh, okay. Do I want to go into this yet? I don't know. Okay. Let me grab some coal. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves because we have a lot going on right now. We've made upgrade kits and induction smelters and all kinds of stuff. Trust me, it's all going to come together. Don't you worry about it. I promise. I promise. Alright, so let's get up here and do a little bit of setting up some things. Now, this may not be our final setup, but it's going to be the setup we're going to use at least for right now. We may have to end up doing something else. I mean, our tank is filling up like a boss. Okay, so we're going to set up our little deal over here. Oh. Okay, that's good. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is we got to dig down a little bit, and we don't need that thing. Actually, we can go the single block. Okay, and we're going to need a... Oh, dang it, a bucket. Need some water. Isn't there like a pool of water right here? Yeah, there's a little bit. Alright, let's make sure we get down a torch. We'll put the torch right here. Okay, we're going to put water here, and then we just need a little bit more. Is there some that's not frozen somewhere? Maybe we could go like this. Okay, perfect. Oh, there's some sand underneath there, which we can get. All right, and then we'll do like this. Infinite water source, right? Remember, aqueous accumulator goes right in the center, right? Then we're going to do a fluid duct off of that guy. Like that. We're going to make sure we go into this guy and make sure auto output is enabled. Yep, perfect. We got water coming out. And then we're going to need a little helper block. So let's just put this helper block back here for now. And we will put this guy like so. All right. And then we can put down our fractionating still like this. And then we can get our crowbar, our crescent hammer. And we'll turn that guy like so. And for now, oops, nope. Okay. And for now, we're just going to load this guy up with some coal. Okay. He's going to make power. This guy's going to get some power. And then all we do is we input into the blue side, whatever that blue side's going to be. And in our case, we're going to change top side to blue. Okay. Let's turn all these off. This is going to be blue. So this is input. Blue's coming in here. Okay. So we need to get our fluid ducts back out. And we need to get on top of this guy here. Like this. Okay. And this is going to be like a little, I don't know, what's the word? Janky? Yeah, it's going to be janky. That's just the way it's going to be for now. Okay, and we want to go... Dang it. Here we can go like this. Shift right click on any of these guys with the thing. We'll go like that. Okay. Now the problem, so we are going to have to do some quick conversation about servos. Okay, so the problem that we have is we can easily pump fluids into the fluid duct or into a tank, right? Because there's like an input right there. The problem is we can't easily get stuff out. But there's a fix for that, and it's called a servo. And essentially a servo is like a little motor that gets applied to the fluid duct in this case, and it like pulls fluid out. So let's take a look here. So we already have servo kind of fired up here. We need a items fluids. Yeah, it's just a regular servo. Pretty simple. Iron nugget. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Let's get some whatever these are. Yeah, get some more glass. Why not? Okay. So let's make our first ever servo. These are iron nuggets. Okay, there we go. All right, let's make a servo. Now this servo does a couple things. One is it will extract items, right? So max stack size 8. That's how many it'll pull out at a time every 3 seconds. And it has a filter option of blacklist, so you can say, hey, I don't want you to pull out this or whatever that might be, right? Also extracts from a single slot. For fluids, it does a 50% rate, which is probably going to be plenty for what we have so far. And it has like blacklist and things like that, filters on it, I guess. So let's go out here, and we're going to take this servo, and we're going to put it right here, okay? And now you can set this thing up to say redstone control enabled. We're going to say ignored, right? And look at that. It's immediately sucking resin out of this thing, and it's putting it over here, okay? And just like that, the fractionating still is working, and we're producing resin, or we're producing rosin and tree oil. Now, what we can do here, we're going to go like this, and we're going to go into this deal, and we're going to say, whatever this guy here is, we're going to say, nope, that. Yellow is out. Now, what we can do is take one of our item ducts, the reason that we wanted to make one, and we can go like this. And what this thing will do is it will extract rosin, if there was space, right? And put it in the steam dynamo and burn it. So essentially we have a closed system, as long as we're using the fuel downstream. Okay, I think that's probably enough for today. Let's do a quick little recap. Man, I'm exhausted from today. Hopefully you guys are okay. It was a lot to take in. A lot of stuff. I gotta keep... Actually, I can probably take this out and put this there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so what we've done today is we made a whole bunch more arboreal extractors, and we hooked them all up to fluid ducts. Okay? We've also made a hardened upgrade kit for our tank and applied it. We also made an induction smelter that gets away from this whole blend thing where we have to get, grind up stuff and mix it together and make a blend. And now you can put ingots into the induction smelter to make the items that you need. And then finally, we made a fractionating still, which we are powering with a steam dynamo, and it's producing rosin and tree oil. We're going to take all the rosin that it makes and eventually start pumping it back into the steam dynamo. So, for example, if we take this out of here, right, some rosin should show up. Maybe. We may have to make a servo for that. Okay, it's not a problem. Oh, no, it went in there. It just takes a second. So now we have rosin in there, and rosin is being processed for power. Okay? And then we're also producing tree oil, which can be run through a different type of engine to give us more power. Okay? That's a lot. But it's also... Oh, the last thing is we made a servo as well. To automatically... Remember, servo is like a little motor that pulls items or fluids, in this case, or whatever you have, out of an inventory, in this case a tank, and sends it down the pipe. Because these type of things right here, this portable tank, does not have an auto output deal going on. Man, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. I know that this episode may be a little bit confusing, but man, just think about what we did. It's amazing. It's awesome. We're gonna have we've completed sort of step 2 of our ultimate power setup, or at least a recurring power setup, which is awesome. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my one man, one mod series, where we're learning everything that we can about thermal expansion, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.